What began as a missing person investigation in January of this year was grown into one of the largest investigations Barrie Police have ever had. Numerous criminal code search warrants have been prepared and executed during this investigation, which have supported 33 criminal charges that the accused now faces. These were not random murders. The accused and victims were known to one another and all lived in the encampment on Ann Street at some point in time. William Blake Robinson was last in contact with his family on January 18th. He was reported missing to police on February 10th. David Kyle Cheesequay was reported missing the end of July.
On July 30th, the Barrie Police Service received information that led investigators to the area of Victoria Street, John Street, and Ann Street South in relation to an ongoing missing person investigation. Additional scenes in Huntsville, as well as a residence in North Simcoe County, were also included in this investigation. As officers searched these areas, significant evidence was recovered, including suspected human remains. On Friday, August 1st, Barrie Police named a 52-year-old male as the suspect, and the male was arrested on Saturday, August 2nd in Midland with the assistance of the Ontario Provincial Police, with our thanks. At that time, 19 criminal charges were laid, including multiple counts related to careless use, unauthorized possession, and unsafe storage of firearms, possession of a firearm with ammunition, dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, and flight from a peace officer. On Thursday, August 14th, additional charges were laid, including murder in the second degree, murder in the first degree, indignity to a dead body, 2 counts, as well as firearms, drug, and drug trafficking charges. Barrie is a safe community. Incidents like this are shocking and understandably shake our community, but they are exceedingly rare. Investigators are working closely with many other areas of our service to ensure that these tragic events are thoroughly and meticulously investigated, and that the individual responsible for these acts is held responsible.
Today is obviously a momentous occasion for the City of Barrie. As most of you know, we provide a ton of taxation support to the County of Simcoe on behalf of the City of Barrie to provide things like affordable and transitional housing. But today we're actually stepping forward to support it directly in our community. A plan that had been dreamed up some 5 or 6 years ago and is finally coming to fruition here at Mapleview Church. Today we are announcing a support of Mapleview's plan to provide 31 supportive and transitional and affordable units here on site right where we are. And through that support, we're going to be issuing a total of about $3,050,000 towards the build. One of the things that I've heard around town is, can we get more supports but don't have everything concentrated in the downtown? And what you're seeing today is an investment in those supports outside of the downtown, and I believe in a place that cares for individuals. And I think that is incredibly important going forward.
So we've come a long way. We've put a lot of energy in this. We have the drawings ready to go. We have builders chosen. We have architects that have been helping. We have engineers. We've got it all ready. And if, Lord willing, that we might even begin something as early as this fall. And so it's a great project. It's a great excitement for our congregation. And honestly, and I mean this, we could not have done it without the city's help. We've had the plans, the purpose, the drive, all the passion that we need. And we've actually done a lot of fundraising and some fundraising to go along with it. But this is taking us over the top, and we're going to make this happen. So we're totally thrilled, and we have, again, a great number of people that have assisted in this in so many different ways over the years. It's too many to count right now, but it's thrilling to have this day and make this announcement. Hopefully, you'll get a chance to see and hear more about it as we keep moving forward, and we're open to loving, accepting, forgiving everybody that comes through the doors here, and we're just excited about the days ahead for this project. So thank you, City, Councillors, and it's been a long process for us, but we're excited and thrilled that it's come this far, and we're not going to let you down. We're not going to let the city down. We're going to be here for people for the next number of years. We've been here for a number of years already. Most of you know us at some level, and we're just going to keep moving forward. So thank you very much, Alex.
Housing is a real challenge, and it's a challenge especially for the most vulnerable people in our society, whether they are people without homes, or whether they're people who are struggling with health and mental health issues, or whether they're people who have special needs, or whether they're people who have lived with their parents for their whole life and their parents are now aged and unable to care for them. It's a huge problem. One of the gentlemen has been with the Camphill Foundation. He originally started the foundation to support Camphill communities about 25 years ago. And he lived in this house, and Camphill became his family. He passed away, unfortunately, 2 years ago, and he miraculously left his estate to us. The house was in quite a bit of disrepair and made more sense to tear it down, but we rebuilt it on the same footprint, so it fits into the neighborhood, and it's going to meet the needs of two gentlemen who will be able to have some choice in their life about who they live with, where they live, and how they can get engaged in the community.
Accessibility is something that we thought about, just the two gentlemen that are moving in, but also Camphill's larger needs, if or when they move out, somebody else that would move in. It's very moving to see in the construction world, these companies, the suppliers, the trades, even the workers that work for them, the eagerness to help and support this project. We've had workers and companies come here and work for free, donate their time. I'm proud of our community.
I know that we have some condos going up and we have other apartments going up. I think each of those buildings should take responsibility to offer some affordable spaces in their buildings, and also offer spaces where you'd be able to do some supportive housing as well. And that might ease up some of the challenges we have.
Most people might not realize we actually have quite a broad and growing number of programs and services. We push out a calendar every quarter that updates, but everything from education, as you may know, we're out in community, we partner, you can get information and resources through us. We do support groups, so caregivers can come in and share space and talk a bit about what's happening in their day-to-day. But what's been also really exciting is we've been growing. So we're in our 40th year. While we may be about 19 staff members strong, we cover all of Simcoe County. So we are very community focused, and now we've got a team that goes right into homes providing therapeutic recreation services one-on-one with individuals living with dementia. So we're looking at really putting information not just into the hands of individuals supporting loved ones living with Alzheimer's disease or dementia, or supporting caregivers, but we're also looking at how do we create spaces across communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and allow people to know that they can live well and thrive with dementia. Probably one of the biggest challenges that we're seeing is, we can never do enough. So there's always that pressure point, of course. We are not even 70% funded through the provincial government. While we've seen some great support and focus, we have to also look at vying for grants and working with business and community partners around donations and running events, which is lovely because it brings us out into community, but we know that we will always continue to try and grow. So having sustainable funding allows us to make sure that people can rely on us to come back and be in their community on a regular basis. So we're really working around how do we bridge programs and services through the summer and winter months, but also how do we move that individual across Simcoe County so you can find them in Alliston, to Collingwood, to Coldwater, to Midland. I think local level support is just about allowing people to live where they want to live and live well and longer in their place of choice. So for us, our focus is on supporting individuals to be in their home community, to be active in their home community. We want to make sure that people have the resources that they need to know that they can live well at home.
Want to share news from your area? We'd love to hear from you. Email us with your community updates and be part of the conversation.